Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Checked and Chalked. And I just got off the fucking phone with one of the highest powers in the CDL. And they told me some absolute devastating news. And it absolutely shocked the fuck out of me. And that news is Scrap and HYDRA want to leave LA Thieves, but they want to team up together. I don't fucking get
they
it.
said they want to leave LAT together?
Yeah.
Is this their honeymoon?
Exactly.
Did they just get, are they newlyweds? What the fuck kind of discussion is that, right? They haven't won anything other than Major 1, and other than that, all the rest of their placements have been absolutely diabolically bad. Why the fuck would they want to team up still?
They didn't win Major 1.
Excuse me, a major.
Okay.
So don't ever get technical on me like that, right? You understood what I said right from the
Yeah.
beginning. You knew what I was trying to say. So why'd you do that correction?
Because you know what it is? They say if the ones who care about you don't correct you, then the millions who laugh at you will. So at this point, you should be shaking my fucking hand and absolutely thanking me for saving you from an absolute humiliation situation. But I want to be realistic, right? I'm tired of this narrative of like living in a false reality, and I feel like Scrap and HYDRA have consistently been living in a false reality. We're holding on to something that is just a friendship instead of focusing on your legacy and actually being a contender to being in the all-time greats.
Wait, you said you're tired of them being like, because it's a friendship?
Yeah.
What type of league are we in?
A friendship league.
So why the fuck would you say that? If you already know it's a friendship league and now you have a problem with the league that you're trying to talk about being a friendship league, this is on you now, right? So you're the one that's in the mistaken area, not them. They already know they're in a friendship league. Why are you concerned about them being in a friendship? You know what I mean?
Then why leave LA Thieves? Why?
Because
Just sign the contract. HL is going to offer both of you the bag.
Okay.
Sign it there and play together, and then go shake Niam's hand, go shake Abizi's hand, and say, I don't want to fucking play with you. And then go pick up 2 other demons. If that's truly the issue, if the issue is you don't want to, if you don't want to win, stay. Go find another team. Go get the money.
What other team? First of all, what other team can afford those 2? Tell me 2 other teams.
You want me to tell you?
Just 2.
How easy do you want me to tell you?
Because none of the bottom fucking 10 teams can afford these 2 players. So there's 3 options, right? Maybe 4. Optic, which that's already a guaranteed no on both of them. They already secured their position for MW4, right? FaZe, maybe. They're the only ones who can afford these guys. Falcons, oil money.
Come on.
And who else? Genomates, right? Yep. They're under the Eiffel Tower getting dicked down, right? So they don't give a fuck about anyone else in the league. They're not going to go to any other team. So might as well stick it out on this team.
Exactly my
and if
fucking
you want
point.
to badly, since you don't fucking like Abizi or Niam, because if you want to stay together,
exactly.
and you want, someone has to replace those 2, right? And who would it be? Probably someone from a team that wants to actually make a trade.
My thing is Nate Shot literally verbatim said,
take it easy with that word, right?
He
Take
said
it easy
word
with
for
that
word. He said, "I will keep them. I'll pay an arm and a leg for them." And we know Nate Shot got money. We know.
Wait,
those
so,
Roulette fucking sponsorship streams, they're no fucking joke.
Wait,
they
so
knocked on my door and they offered me $6.7 billion to do one 20-minute segment, and I said no. I need more.
So you're a man of morals very high that you weren't accepting 6.7 billion.
No, I need more.
They might have to put you in a church, right? Because.
But my thing is, it's just a very simple thing.
Right.
If you couldn't win there, what makes you think you're gonna win in a fucking other scenery, right? You're in a different fucking office building.
Wait, Nate Shot offered them the bag?
Yeah, he said I'll pay
So
them.
that means if they're not accepting this type of bag, and if it's even more than their previous contract or their current contract, what's the deal with that?
I don't fucking get it.
That means they don't want to be there.
Yeah, 100%. They don't like the Thieves
Why
system.
is Nate Shot begging? If I was Nate Shot, I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Doors right there.
I would have been like this. You know how this building works better than I do.
Yeah.
You're here more than me, right?
100%.
You know when someone says, when you go to a restaurant or anyone's house, like, hey, excuse me, sir, where's the bathroom? And they say, so you want to go down the hall, take a right, take a left, another left, and then there's a door right there. That's the bathroom, right? But they don't. Nate Shot doesn't have to do that for them too. They know their way out.
Exactly.
If I'm Nate Shot, I'm telling them, you two, both of you, bounce the fuck out, and I'll grab somebody else.
Very simple.
Put my losses aside and call it a day. Scrapping, what's his name? HYDRA. Payco. Pico de Gallo,
Paco.
they're not going to do well on any other team.
Exactly.
It's going to be,
You know,
personally
sometimes-
they might, but their chemistry is going to be tanking.
Sometimes you gotta be realistic
You have
and
to be.
accept the reality that we might be best teammates. We
Right.
might be best friends.
Right.
But at the end of the day, our game style is not correlating to us winning. So
Absolutely.
let's put our pride aside and I'll see you later like the movie Fast and Furious, right? It's very simple. And I like to give you, you know, some ball knowledge. If anyone has severe good ball knowledge, I'll give you one. And let's talk about Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. In
Got it.
Miami Heat, they were an amazing duo, right? They went as far as winning, you know, multiple championships. And then LeBron decided to say, you know, I want to go elsewhere and continue my career back home in Ohio. And when he went back to Ohio, Dwayne Wade rang his phone and he said, brother, I need a spot.
Right.
And then LeBron said, yes, come to Cleveland. And they didn't win jack shit. Dwayne Wade got traded before the season even ended. So sometimes it was good while it lasted. And let's not try to keep prolonging it. Because what was different then
Yep.
might not be the same now.
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't waste your prime. Both
Right.
of them are in their prime. Both of them are gunny hungry.
Right.
So just find yourself a new fucking bed and lay to rest.
Absolutely, and that was a great the breakdown you did right there, right? I would not be surprised if outside of the CDL you're gonna get hit up by ESPN, right? You're gonna be sitting right next to Kendrick Perkins, and you guys are gonna be debating every morning at 6 a.m. with suits, right? And different colored ones every morning. You got to sit in that chair and act like you give a fuck about the NBA, WNBA, NHL, WNHL. I don't know if there's a WNHL, right? But you're good, right? So I'm gonna give you that much credit. But you deserve to sit right on that table with Shay Sharp, whoever the fuck you want. What I could say about these two situations, if they're true, yeah, friendship league friends, whatever, you could be that. But if you're true, if the CDL's true about competition, if you both are truly about winning, you will find what is best for you personally, even if that means splitting apart and seeing each other in Major 1 across the table rather than on my right. So wake the fuck up, become real competitors, start gunning each other in game, of course, because we don't want no Chicago downtown situation right now. So wake the fuck up. I want you guys to start competing again. I want you guys, your blood to boil when you see each other. But post game in the locker room, you can hug it out,
Exactly.
right? That's the league I want to
Let's
be.
fucking
That's
go.
the league I want to see.
Calm the fuck down, though. But that's it for me, because if I keep talking
I
about
know,
these
trust me.
duo packages that have to go everywhere together,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're all in fucking Texas.
Let's just be honest. Don't HYDRA and scrap. Don't become the next Insight and Kleenex.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Just split apart.
Just split up.
Just
If it's
make
that
some
bad,
money.
you don't like Nature, FaceTime right now and let him know how you feel as a
Exactly.
real man, right? Good night.
I like that shit. Good fucking shit. But if you guys don't mind dropping a like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know down below in the comments if this conversation checked and shocked you, because that's our fucking goal here. Peace.